pipes.
Yes.
And clay pipes are really, really rare. They're usually just handmade, or most pipes are handmade, but those are handmade and tend to be really, really expensive.
Right, they aren't made in large batches. A lot more work and effort goes into making a clay pipe. And so they don't make as many at a time. They're more painstaking, and so they tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side.
Exactly.
But if you can get your hands on a clay pipe, they're really, really nice.
And there's a bunch of different pipe companies that make pipes. Some just make a very decent, simple pipe. Some make pipes that you'll probably only smoke twice, then realize that it's not the best pipe because they made pretty much disposable pipe for you.
Yeah.
And then there's those that make what's called estate pipes.
Estate pipes.
What differs between regular pipes and estate pipes?
Estate pipes are usually more elaborate than just your regular common pipe. They'll either have super fancy designs, they'll have rare or precious materials or gems sometimes on the outside of them. Estate pipes are still functional, but they are a lot more the only word I can think of right now is fancy. They're just a lot more fancy. And a lot of the times with estate pipes, they will actually be resold to other people. If whoever had the pipe previously either just doesn't want it anymore, or if they pass away and there's an estate sale, that really nice pipe will go up for sale and can be recirculated into the public.
Exactly.
I have seen estate pipes that are gold. I've seen estate pipes with diamonds on them. I've seen estate pipes for one single pipe that can get all the way up to in excess of $12,000 just for one single pipe.
And a lot of those times estate pipes are one of a kind things.
Right.
They're not like briar pipes where they make thousands of those.
Right.
Or corn cobs where you can practically make your own corn cob. Go to a farmer, say, hey, I'm planning on making a pipe. Can I just grab one of your corn things, shuck it, and do all that fun stuff?
Right. They are very, very unique, and most of the time you will not find another one like that one. Just like snowflakes.
And as you notice, pipes range in price. You know, there's that one that's 12 thou.
Yeah.
That you said there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other pipes that are really fancy made. Preston, from Dublin.
Preston, of
They
Ireland.
tend to make a lot of...
Peterson.
Yeah, that's right. Peterson.
Peterson, not
Peterson.
Preston. Yeah. Peterson of Ireland.
Tends to make a lot of expensive pipes, really nice-looking pipes.
Yes, very, very nice. Very well-constructed, good quality.
Their price ranges, depending on the pipe, anywhere from down to...
I'd say $150 to...
Well, there's the one that
$600.
was there. No, that wasn't a Peterson.
That wasn't a Peterson. So I'd say anywhere from about $150 all the way up to maybe $600 for a Peterson pipe.
Exactly. And Peterson does make estate pipes, and they'll give you a quote on those those styles of pipes.
Right.
Another pipe I forgot to mention is peace pipes that the Native Americans made.
Right.
I didn't do much research in that. I just know that it's made out of a really decent wood that doesn't tend to burn as you're smoking it.
Right.
And it's a one kind of solid piece.
Right.
It's not a detachable stem. It's not anything like that.
Solid construction, one piece all throughout. I think, I believe I have also seen some peace pipes made out of bone and also antler as well.
Clay.
And clay, yes.
Clay's a big one. And one thing that I'd like to mention when it comes to pipe smoking is don't worry about if your pipe burns out. It's common to happen. Even people that are really professional in smoking pipe or smoke a pipe every day.
You'll hear a lot of people say, "Oh, if you do it right, you can get it to stay." Which
I've gotten it to stay a few times.
Yeah,
like
sometimes you can get it to stay all the way throughout your smoke, but a lot of the times it will go out or nearly go out, and you'll maybe kind of have to restoke it, relight it a little bit, which is not a big issue. Don't get deterred by that. The longer you go, the better you'll get at tamping it down, which is what affects it staying lit or not.
Yep. And I've had to light my pipe as of recently a few times, especially like if you're in a conversation situation. You do tend to wind up talking, I call it talking your pipe out.
Yeah.
Where you just kind of have a good conversation and you realize, oh, I forgot to puff on it a few minutes ago and it's out.
You get sucked into the conversation so much you forget about it, which is okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, which comes to the types of tobacco that's usually in smoke with pipes. There's one that's called flake, which that's what we tend to buy more often.
Yeah.
And flakes come in two types. There's just the flake, and then that's called a rolled flake. And the rolled flake is rolled, which means it's broken up so that you can smoke it. There's a lot of companies that sell it in tins.
Yeah.
And those are just flaked. And so when you stuff it in your pipe, you do have to break up the tobacco first to stuff it in.
Yeah.
There's also stuff called, cake.
Yeah.
Or rolled, which is a long strip of tobacco. And they curl it up in kind of like a spiral.
Into a swirl, yeah.
And make sure that it's flattened out on itself. That one, you can do the same thing, or you can actually shove it in to the pipe. If you're trying one of those, they tend to try not to flavor it as much. They do flavor it sometimes, but another thing is that they cure it in honey. So it's going to have a really sweet taste as you're smoking it.
Right. That nice golden sweetness that you can only get from honey.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason they do that is they use the honey as like a bonding agent so that it doesn't break up.
Yeah. The other ones are, what's it called? Plug, which usually comes in like either flat sheets, or if you ever smoked a hookah, which under technicality, a hookah is a pipe.
Yep, it's a water pipe.
It comes in like styles of, for hookahs they call them coals at times.
Yeah.
And it's just a little chunk of tobacco
that's been pressed
together with preservative stuff to keep it the way it is. Right. And it's usually sweet as well. There's another pipe I forgot. It starts with a C, and it's made out of a gourd. And it's in the name of the gourd. Kind of has that Sherlock Holmes look to it. What's it on top of my head? Let me look it up here. While I'm looking that up, talk to us about like the types of tobacco and the types of like aromaed tobacco that there are.
Right. So with the flavored tobaccos, there's a bit of a different process that goes into adding flavors to your tobacco. But a lot of flavors include your general line of flavors. You've got cherry, vanilla, chocolate. Those are a lot of your main common ones, and then sometimes you'll even get some other, maybe less common flavors as well. One of the flavored ones that excuse me. One of the flavored ones that you have is that red cap, which is a cherry, cherry flavored tobacco.
So it gets kind of like a cherry flavor, but like a cherry wood more than everything else. And like I said in the last episode with like cigars, flavored is more like notes
Yeah.
this stuff. It's not like you're actually tasting like cherries in it. You're tasting notes of cherry.
Yep.
So
Yeah. And then a lot of those special blends that we were talking about that each different smoke shop or tobacconist will have will also have some added flavors as well. I have one here tonight that I'm probably going to end up smoking because I think actually I've already puffed through this bowl of Black Cavendish here. But this other one that I have is called Blackbeard, and it is another dark black tobacco that has some added notes and flavors of rum and vanilla in it. So,
all right, I just found the pipe that I was thinking of. It's called a calabash pipe. See that there?
Right, they have one of those at the smoke shop that we have here. One of our local smoke shops has one of those,
and it has like a definite bend in the neck of the pipe.
Yeah,
before you get to the stem.
It really looks like a U.
Exactly, and it's usually the rim of the porcelain and part of the bowl, rim of the
bowl is,
and even part of the bowl is either made with porcelain. Or a thing called a what was it, Meshurum?
Oh,
I think I said it right, Meshurum. Yeah. And what Meshurum is it's a mineral found in small shallow deposits, mainly around the city of. I'm probably going to botch it, but it's Exterior. I think that's how you say it, in central Turkey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Eskişehir, I would guess. I probably botched it as well. I do not know.
Yeah,
Turkish.
We're not linguists here. But anyway, and it's a mineral that they'll use it with like clay pipes, even some wood pipes, and they make designs out of it for those pipes. But anyway, the calabash is that shape. It's also called calabash gourd. And a lot of people like it because of the uniqueness of it. Not saying that a lot of people smoke out of them. I think if I'd had one of those, I'd probably never smoke out of it just because of how unique it looks.
Right, and another thing with that particular pipe is it has a very, very large bowl.
Oh, yeah. Deep bowl. Like Mariana Trench deep.
Couple inches deep and usually a couple of inches wide as well.
That's what she said.
Wow.
I couldn't know myself.
So yeah, like Tim was saying, that is probably not one that you would necessarily want to smoke out of.
Not that if you want to smoke out of it, like, I commend you.
Yeah,
I would not.
You could. It is practical. It is possible to smoke out of it, but I would say it's probably more of like just a showpiece, a decoration.
And that's like a big hobby as well, is getting pipes just as show, because there's a lot of pipes that are very, very beautiful and how they make them, especially ones that have like designs on them, like your first pipe that you got.
Yep. Right.
That has that 3-mast English ship on it.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to stoke the fire there with this. So let's go on to explaining how you fill a pipe and how you light the pipe. Since you're clear of yours, you can actually describe it through your
process
as you're doing the process.
Yep. So let me get this out here. So now I just got finished with a bowl of Black Cavendish. I am about to start on a bowl of this Blackbeard, which is similar to the Black Cavendish, but also has added flavors of vanilla and rum. So, and it just smells absolutely wonderful.
Really good liquor.
Yep.
I'd say.
And this will be my first time trying this particular blend of tobacco, this Blackbeard. So, we'll see if we can get this going here. So, when you're filling your bowl and your pipe, you want to start by